Hello Virgo, I'm Tamara and I'm going to do your reading for February 2018. It's a general reading and it will cover all aspects of life, money, finances, career, work, any sort of situations. If you're interested in your love life, I already published the love and relationship readings. They're already on my playlist. Just have a look on my YouTube channel. This reading is for the Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon and Virgo Rising sign. I hope it resonates with you. If it doesn't, please watch your moon sign or rising sign. Just quickly shuffling, and I would like to say that for private readings you can contact me on tamara.tarot30@yahoo.com or through my webpage and Facebook page. All the information in the description box below. But I just want to say thank you to all of you guys for all your subscriptions, likes, comments. I'm really grateful for all your, attention to my channel. Okay, let's go straight into your reading, dear Virgo, and see what we have for you for the month of February, general reading. As you probably know already, if you've been before here, the spread is designed that this one is going to be your near future. Here we're talking about your present situation and that for the recent past. And I always say that time is fluid. See how it actually applies to you. When we talk about the past, it could be just yesterday or it could be several years ago. So just pay attention to the details and how it actually resonates with you. Right, and the first card for you is King of Pentacles, dear Virgo. Could be you yourself. Page of Pentacles, Ace of Swords, and the Spirit's message is Ten of Cups. Fantastic. In your present we have Nine of Cups, we have Eight of Cups, we have Five of Wands, and we have Seven of Pentacles. Six of Cups, Ten of Swords, oh no, not again, the Magician, and the Ace of Rods. Right, let's see guys, yeah, you probably all already know, you've watched enough videos. I'm also Virgo, so I consider it like a reading for myself. So the first card for you is the King of Pentacles. It's a Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. So if it's a male figure, it's either you yourself representing you, or it could be another fellow earth sign for you who is, as I said, Virgo, Taurus or Capricorn. Do I need to describe the Virgo qualities or Pentacle qualities, King of Pentacles? Probably just to remind you, very loyal, very reliable, very down to earth, very good with money, very analytical, practical person. Could be bank manager, could be a boss, CEO, very sort of quite authoritative figure as well. We have also Emperor in this deck, but I think the King of Pentacles reminds me that sort of Emperor figures, Emperor represents structure, authority. King of Pentacles got similar qualities, but he is also very good with money. So this could be your boss, could be your partner, could be you yourself, but someone with that sort of qualities who is very good with money, very practical, analytical, which is down to earth person. And we have a Page of Pentacles. This tells me, having that after the King of Pentacles, Pages is like children. It's the early stages of any process. Also represents messages, information about money. So if there is some sort of information, if you're expecting any sort of returns on investments or anything, any profits or anything, there will be, but there will be very small amounts, nothing significant, but still nice. If you started anything, any financial sort of projects or any businesses, invested money something or somewhere, it's everything also on the very early stages, very first steps, like a child who started doing first steps. The same with this card indicating to me just recently, you only started, it's a first investment, if it's a new job, then you only started. If it's a new promotion, you only started. If it's any investment, businesses, I don't know, projects, it's all on the very early stages. If any, as I said, paybacks you're expecting, there will be, but they won't be very significant. But it's still good, better than nothing. Next to it, I've got the Ace of Swords. Ace of Swords is card of new beginning, new start, but it's all very sort of on intellectual level, having clarity in your head, having that sort of clear vision of what you want to do with this new beginning, new start. It's also a sign of air sign. It's a Libra, Gemini, or Aquarius, but it's very sort of justice, card of justice, card of truth. It's sometimes I tell that. Truth comes out if there was any situations where you didn't know, there were any secrets, anything being hidden, unknown, then everything will be clear for you. If there was any any situations, there was no clarity with how the money are going to do, how the business is going to be developed, how work is going to be, how my job is going to progress. You will get that clarity. You just got that clarity because it's in the recent past. It's a new beginning, new start, but it's starting, from the clear page, having the clarity in your mind and knowing the truth or, just knowing, having that knowledge where I'm going with that, this new, the new beginning. Clear picture, that's what I want to say. And the Spirit's message is it's a time for celebration for you. So all that in the recent past, is, financially, business-wise, career-wise, was very successful for you, and it's put you in a position of have a full emotional fulfillment. 10 of Cups is every single cup is full of positive emotions, being emotionally satisfied, being happy. It's also a card of celebration, if you notice. The two people, they're just holding the cups. It's a time for celebrating that, what the achievements, what you've done, new beginning, maybe not big, but still, pay back. Having that, dealing with this King of Pentacles, so it's you dealing, with all this business and situation and dealing it really successfully. And it's time to celebrate, having a good time, and being emotionally fulfilled. And in the present we see another wish fulfillment card. 9 is followed by 10. So another really positive, very, very positive card of whatever wishes you have, maybe previous months, I'm not talking about like yearly forecast, it's just February. Whatever was you wanted to achieve, you achieved it, you're happy, wish fulfillment. The card has got the reverse side sometimes. It's a card of overindulgence. If you are celebrating the success of whatever you achieved, make sure that you're not overindulged, not, celebrating every evening, drinking and whatever, or eating or something like this. So just a little warning, dear Virgos, but in general, it's a very, very positive card. It's a card of all the wishes is fulfilled for you. And 8 of Cups, you've got a lot of cups, a lot of emotional sort of cards as well. You've got 10, 9, 8, they're all like sort of, and I shuffle them here quite well. It is what it is. So 8 of Cups is leaving something which hasn't served you in the past. Maybe because you've got this Ace of Swords in your recent past, where gives you clarity, gets all the truth, all the lies, anything which was didn't serve you. Now you know all this, and you decided to leave everything which was not serving you. What caused you any tension, any problems in the past. You decided to leave all that behind and move, and you decided to move forward. You got that success, you got this clarity, now it's time for me to move forward. Leave everything behind and stop thinking about it and having that, mental sort of thunderstorm in your head, and just move on and leave everything behind and start being emotionally like you are in a 9 of Cups and 10 of Cups, being emotionally fulfilled and happy. not everything is absolutely perfect. I've got the Five of Wands, of course. Five of Wands is card of all the fives is either fights or losses. In this case, it's a card of competition. If you started a new business, if you started a new job, if you've been promoted, if you've been, at a new job, you will need to prove yourself because there will be a lot of competition. If you achieved something at work, don't think that you just can, oh, that's it. I achieved that position, I'm now nice and comfortable sitting there. There will be people watching you, and there will be other successful people around you, and you will have to prove yourself. There will be competition. So try to prove yourself, dear Virgo. It also says, like, if you are applying for any job, if you are looking for a job, there will be any other candidates over there, and they will be as equally good as you are. So you need to shine. You need to sort of step up a little bit. It's not like a physical battle or anything. It's all on this sort of level of competition, professional competition, business, that sort of area, dear Virgo. And you will have to make a decision. I know you decided to move away and leave everything behind. You're now sort of doing this new project, new business. You've got clarity. And there are some, you remember I was saying that you received that sort of payback or profit or pay rise or whatever. Now you're deciding, so what do I do with that money? Do I carry on doing the same things? Or do I invest it somewhere else, start a completely new project? It's a time of decision. We can, sometimes we're in a position when we're thinking, okay, 7 Pentacles is better than nothing. It's still comfortable, it's 7 Pentacles. I will persevere and I will carry on doing the same, next month or next year or wherever, and I will grow that tree which will bring me that, and I will collect those 7 Pentacles from this tree. I will, nurture this tree. I will get it. I will get 7 Pentacles guaranteed. But, well, sometimes things happen and, trees can die or something. Maybe you don't. But in general, you are sure that you can get that 7 Pentacles. But what if I invested in something else and maybe I'm not sure if I'll get this. Maybe I'll get 3 Pentacles, 4 Pentacles. Maybe I can get 10. But it's something new. Maybe I will learn something new. Maybe it will be new experience. Maybe new, I don't know. I will learn something. So that sort of form of decision making, it's not that card. It's deciding what to do next, what next step. You can stay and be very happy with your 7 Pentacles, or you can actually maybe be a little bit more brave, take a leap of faith and invest in something else and get maybe 10 Pentacles. It's all figurative, it's analogy I'm putting, but you understand, guys, what I'm talking about. It's making that decision about next step in your life. Whatever situation is involved, money, career, I don't know, business, even if you don't work, situation, so we still do something, we don't, even if we don't work, we don't sit on the sofa all day drinking tea. There's still, issues, we're dealing with something. Recent past, I see really good, apart from that card, Ten of Swords. I think it's about this competition, if it's at work, in your business or somewhere. That's why I try to pay so much attention on this card about being prepared to shine, being prepared to sort of take on those competitors, people who, probably as good as you are. I see, let's start and then we'll come to this card. The first card for you is the 6 of Cups. It's a nice card. It's something from the past coming back, very positive. It could be a friend, could be an old relative. It could be children involved if you see there's 2 children. But every single cup is full of flowers, so it's all very positive feelings. It's also, as I said, talks about the past. Maybe you meet someone from the past and you will be reminiscing, talking about the past, good past times. Because as I said, white flowers talks about all a really positive, something new and everything else. Maybe you will be planning something with this person, because I see the Ace of Swords as the another new beginning for you, where the Ace of Swords gave you clarity, gave you truth, gave you, go ahead. This one is a new project, a new sort of creative project, actually, or something you're very passionate about. Maybe you will make this decision with the Seven of Pentacles that actually, maybe after listening to me, you will decide that, well, yeah, I can stick with Seven Pentacles, but maybe I will be a little bit braver and do something. Maybe there's someone from the past you either reached out to this person, or he will reach out to you, and you will decide to do something together. I don't see the card of partnership on this stage, but you don't know, maybe this person just gives you an advice or something. So that's, you just talk to someone. It's someone you worked in the past and who is very knowledgeable, very sort of clever in this area, and you just want to ask for advice, maybe arrange a drink or somewhere, meet up or coffee, and decided, I want to do this, I want to do that, maybe your career, your business plan or something, and they will give you sound advice, and you will go ahead with this sort of, Ace of Rods. But be careful, if you are already somewhere, in a position, as I said, don't relax, because I see there will be time of upset, there will be time of being really down. Ten of Swords is having like a knife stuffed into your bag. Someone will do something unexpectedly, and something which will really sort of upset you, make you sort of bleed a little bit. But the only good thing is it's the end of process. After that, you will be able to manifest everything. You will recover quite quickly after that. So prepare yourself, dear Virgo, to having that sort of moment of, pain, a moment of, but, guys, that when we suffer, we become more wiser. Suffering brings us wisdom. So, yeah, but I know it's not nice. I can't say, take it on the chin, move on. I can't. It's painful. It's not pleasant. But be positive in a way that, at least I know now who is my enemy, who is my competitor, who is what. And I tell you, you learn something out of it, because you will be like this magician. You will be able to manifest anything after that and achieve and create, start this new project, start this new chapter or whatever you're going to do, dear Virgo. So yes, we got that Ten of Swords over here in the near future, which is prepare yourself, but as I said, you will recover really fast, because after that I've got number one, the Magician, card number one in the whole tarot deck. Magician is the one who holds all the tools. He's got Pentacles, which is money, finances, properties or whatever, anything which is tangible. He's got Swords, he knows, he's got brain, so he's got this mentality, how to do probably business or do whatever he wants in life. He also got the Cup, so he's still also emotionally intelligent. He understands emotions of other people, and this is very important in business. And then we have the Wands, Wands is the passion, fire, creativity, entrepreneurial skills, and you can do anything. So maybe yes, it won't be, but you will sort of get out of this situation very quickly, and you will manifest. You can do whatever you want in your life. You see how he holds that wand in his hand, he manifesting it, and it's the sign of eternity over his head. There's no ending to that. You'll be able to do whatever you want, whatever you planned. You remember I was saying, making decision. You will make the decision again. White flowers over there, new beginning, new start, good start. White is a color of clarity, of purity. It's a new start. I really like that card in your reading, particularly after having Ten of Swords. And then we got the Ace of Rods, is being very passionate about something new, starting something new, being that sort of, I think it will be maybe someone from the past, either you discuss it or give you an idea or support you in this new beginning, and you will be very passionate, you will go ahead, you will go forward with this new project, dear Virgo. Really, really interesting. It turns, I don't plan ahead how reading, what it's going to be concentrated. Sometimes it comes and it's all about love, how much I try to sort of steer it away from having a general reading, but it turns out to be all about love. Yours somehow is, for me, because I'm intuitive reader. I just read what card tells me how I feel today. And it's, for me, it's all about business, career. It's all very career orientated. I don't see any sort of relationship involved, even if there are. Obviously, you probably do have some relationship, but there's somewhere in the background. That is what's the focal point for you, dear Virgos, at the moment. Well, let's see what additional cards I've got for you. I'm going to draw a couple of cards from the Wild Unknown deck by Kim Krantz. Yeah, I just forgot to say that for this reading I used the Morgan Greer Tarot deck. Oh, here we are, we got the first one. And we have Five of Swords. It's very similar to the Five. You remember what I said about fives. It's all about fights. It's all about all losses. Luckily, it's not a card of losses. And I've got Two of Wands. It's another decision. It's very similar to the Seven of Pentacles. It's deciding, planning, deciding what to do. And last card I've got, oh yeah, we've got Eight of Pentacles. It's another really good card. I'm really pleased to see that for you, because as I said, it's all about business for you. So we have a Five of Swords. It's very similar to Five of Wands. Well, Five of Wands is competition. Five of Swords is having a mental battle. It's argument, being argumentative. But it's no win-win situation in this card. I always say that if you want strongly to put your argument across, and you want people to accept it, sometimes being so pushy, you might upset people around you. And this victory, this little victory of you, putting your argument very strongly, might not bring you any satisfaction. Actually, you might sort of upset one of your colleagues, and you've been going for coffee with this colleague every lunchtime. Now you've got no one to go to for coffee. So that it all been just because you wanted to push your idea. Because sometimes we can do these things, but a little bit more softer. We can push our ideas, push our point across, but using different means of sort of, rather than being very argumentative and very sort of strong. And that is, and if you are sort of losing this argument, please don't worry about it. Don't think that it's humiliating or anything, or it's putting you down or anything. Because just know that the victory is not going to bring satisfaction to the person with whom you were arguing. So it's all arguing, and it's very similar to this, where this one is more competitive. This one is the sort of mental battles, arguing with someone, trying to push your idea across. And the Two of Wands is it's a planning your future, planning ahead. It's making choices in life, thinking, should I go this way, should I go that way, which way do I choose? It's really nice card. It's also being passionate about your future, being passionate about this planning. This card is very much about the King of Pentacles, because, as I said, King of Pentacles, all the Virgo signs, probably the other earth signs, we love planning. We need to have that plan ahead, to strive, knowing, I love booking my holidays almost like a year in advance, all my traveling in advance. I want to know what's going to happen to me. I like planning because I'm Virgo, like to the core. I've got Virgo Sun, Virgo Moon. So yes, and that is very Virgo card about planning, having at least an idea about your future. It's really good. And then we've got the Eight of Pentacles again, another Virgo card, such a Virgo card. It's being a master of your trade. Whatever you're doing, Virgo, you're really good at it. I don't know what your profession is, there's thousands of professions, but whatever you do it really well, and you know how to earn money out of it. Even if it's like something silly, like, I'm not belittling you, but even if it's something small, but you still, even from the small little profession, not being a professor someone, but having something small, you're still very good at what you are, and that's what is important. And you know how to earn money out of it. It's being a master of your trade, knowing, and actually being very financially secure, because after 8 we have 9 and 10. 10 is a financial abundance. It's actually working your way towards that 9 and 10, where 10 is, as I said, is the being on the top of your financial success. So 8 is really, really good, being very financially secure, dear Virgo. I'm really glad to see this reading and read your cards for you, dear Virgo. It's really, really nice reading, and I'm pleased to be part of it. If you would like me to elaborate and have a private readings with me, please contact me. My email address is here. All the details underneath this video, how to contact me. I'll be happy to do your private readings for you. Guys, I'm also on Instango. It's a mobile phone application. It's very fast. Any questions, anything, I'm over there. Contact me. Otherwise, see you next month, dear Virgo, and have a good February. Goodbye.